We have three important auxiliary verbs in English. Do you know what they are? Be, do and have. They're verbs that help us form tenses.
And they're all irregular verbs. So for example, the past form of be is was or were. And the past participle is been.
But most other English verbs are regular. You just have to add ed to form the past tense and the past participle. So it's easy.
For example, the verbs start, dance, and stop are regular. The past and past participle forms all end in ed. Started, danced, and stopped. The good news is there are more regular verbs than irregular verbs in English.
But the bad news is irregular verbs are very common. A lot of the verbs we use most are irregular.
They have a high frequency, so you do need to know them, but we can help. We're going to show you the 50 most frequent irregular verbs and quiz you.
Now, how do we know they're the most frequent? Because of corpora studies. Researchers have looked at big databases of English and identified the most frequent verbs.
Well, that sounds very useful.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We'll go through the verbs one by one, starting with the 50th verb and going up to the first.
You have to do two things. First, you have to guess the verb.
We'll give you an example or definition, and you have to work out what the verb is. It's like a puzzle.
And then you have to say the three different parts of the verb. So its base form, its past form, and its past participle.
Say them out loud so you practice your pronunciation, and see if you can say them before we do.
We've got a lot of verbs to work on, so we're going to do 2 videos.
Let's get started. Here's number 50.
What's the missing verb in this sentence? Do you know?
It's choose. And what are its 3 parts? Choose, chose, chosen.
Okay, next verb. This is number 49, and here's its meaning.
Did you guess it?
It's wear, and the 3 parts are wear, wore, worn.
Next one.
Here's the definition.
And here it is in action. What's the verb, and what are its 3 parts?
Buy, bought. Okay,
next one. This verb's easy to guess from the video. It's drive.
But what are its 3 parts?
Drive, drove, driven.
Next one. What's the missing verb in this sentence? It has 4 letters.
Let's see some levitation in action. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Vicky will rise into the air. She's rising. She's risen. She rose.
Oh!
The verb is rise. Rose, risen.
Okay, next verb. This one has just 3 letters.
Let's see it in action.
And what are the 3 parts of this verb? They're all the same. Cut, cut, cuts. We're on to number 44. We often use this verb to talk about money and time.
And the verb is spend, spent, spent.
Next one. What's the verb here?
Oh no! It's break, broke, broken.
Okay, here's another one. What is it?
And here it is in action.
So the verb is draw, drew, drawn. Next one. What's the missing verb here? And what are its 3 parts?
It's understand, understood, understood.
Okay, number 40. Here's another definition, but what's the verb? It's build.
And the three parts? Build, built, built.
Next one. This is something we do to messages and packages and letters. What is it?
It's send, sent, sent.
And here's the next verb in action. What is it?
The verb is fall, fell, fallen.
Next one. Here are the two most important meanings for this verb. So what is it?
Oh, can I try it?
Okay, but be careful. It's taken me ages to get this far. Don't mess it up.
Okay. Oh. Sorry. It's lose, of course, and it goes lose, lost, lost.
The next verb is something plants do.
And children do it as well. The verb is grow, grew, grown.
Okay, the next one is easy. Just look at the video and say what we're doing.
The verb is read, and the three parts are read, read, read.
Notice the spelling stays the same, but the pronunciation is different.
Okay, the next verb has a lot of different meanings. For example, it can mean taking someone somewhere by going in front.
And it can mean being in charge.
And it can also mean causing something to happen.
So what's the verb? It's lead. And what are its three parts? Lead, led, led.
Next one. This is when you put your body flat on the floor or on a bed. What's the missing verb?
Are you okay?
No, I've got a headache.
Why don't you go and lie down? So the verb is lie, and its three parts are lie, lay, lain.
That's confusing because lay is a different verb, but it's also the past form of lie.
We've made another video about that. I'll put the link here. Okay, next one.
Okay, this is when you say words. What's the missing verb here?
It's speak, of course, and the three parts are speak, spoke, spoken.
The next one's pretty easy. What's the missing verb?
It's sit, and it goes sit, sat, sat.
Great. We're up to number 30 now.
This verb means give someone money for something. So what is it? That's €10, please.
Oh, can I pay by credit card?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. I can pay in cash. The verb is pay, and the other forms are paid and paid.
Notice the letter Y changes to an I there. That happens with some other verbs that end in Y too.
Okay, the next one should be easy. What's the missing verb?
It's run, and it goes run, ran, run.
Next one. You do this when you go to a place to get together with someone.
And also when you see someone for the first time. Hi, I'm Vicky Hollett.
Hi, I'm Jay Silver from Patterson's. Welcome to Philadelphia.
Thank you. So the missing verb was meet.
And it goes meet, met, met.
Next one. This verb has lots and lots of meanings. Here are some of them.
We can use it when we get the table ready for a meal.
And we use it when we arrange to have an alarm.
And it's something that the sun does every night.
So what's the verb?
It's set, of course. And it goes set, set, set.
Next one. This is what we say when we don't understand someone and we want them to explain.
Perhaps they say something in English, but we don't know the words.
The verb is mean.
What do you mean?
And its three parts are mean, meant, meant.
And that's it for this video. Tell us how you got on with guessing the verbs in the comments.
And of course, we're only halfway there. We're going to look at the next top irregular verbs in another video.
They're the 25 irregular verbs we use most, so you've got to see it.
Make sure you've subscribed to our channel so you don't miss it. Bye now.
Bye-bye.